Hey everybody, it's Peg. This is my YouTube channel, Living There. It's all about real people and the real places where they live. Today, I'm happy to introduce Misty. She's from England, London in fact, and I will leave a link to her YouTube channel, The Tutor Yank, in the description below, so be sure to check that out after you watch this video, where Misty answers my 5 questions. And first, we have to put a pin in the map before we get to Misty's interview. So here we go. All right, we have to find England. Here's the UK. This yellow part is England and Scotland and, Wales. But here is London. So I'm going to put a pin right there. And now let's check out Misty's interview.
Hi, I'm Misty, or the Tutor Yank on YouTube, and I thought I would answer these amazing questions for you, Peg. So first, what brought me to the city or town that I'm in, and what made me stay? Well, I'm in London, and I mean, what's not to make you want to stay? All you have to do is come once and you fall in love with how easily walkable it is. It's something that was really enticing to me. The beautiful history, the museums that you can see for free, the Thames. I moved here from Los Angeles, but I was originally from Kentucky, and coming to a place with just, you know, mild weather, but actual seasons compared to LA, and the walkable part again compared to the hours I would spend in my car in LA. And I guess what brought me first was I came to visit my husband's family. While he was born in the States, his mother is originally from London, so he has all these cousins over here that he grew up with. And that was a big deciding factor on why we wanted to move. All the cousins are our age, and they're just really amazing people and really fun to be around. And we didn't have a lot of family left in the States, so it was an easy choice when the opportunity arose. Because he has dual citizenship, we decided to pack up our cats and cross the pond. Next one. What is something I love about living here? Something that feels special or underrated? Hmm. I think what feels special is how magical summer feels to have the sun go down at 10 o'clock, but come back up at 4 a.m. I find myself having a hard time falling asleep and sleeping in. I want to wake up as soon as the sun gets up and enjoy the day. And it just feels exciting because there's nowhere in the States where the sunrise and sunset is so dramatic between winter and summer due to the longitude. So it's a really cool experience to feel that magic of summer that you felt like when you were a kid. Everyone fills up all the parks, and there's so many parks here. I think that is something that's definitely underrated and not mentioned. I believe it's something like 40% of London is actually considered green space. There's just a park at every corner, and I really, really have loved that aspect of living here. And the next one, what's the hardest thing or most surprising thing about living here? I say the hardest thing is I love not having to drive, but there are times where it'd be really convenient to have a car, like finding something good on Marketplace or, a trade website, or trips to IKEA would be much easier. Luckily, you can get like delivery from IKEA, but Marketplace trades, they're not as willing to deliver. So I'd say it was just getting used to not having a car. And also, every time my cousins pick me up, I always go to the wrong side of the car, and then they take the piss, as they say, because they're like, "Oh, you're going to drive?" And I'm like, dang it, it's not the passenger side here. So just getting used to being a pedestrian full time has been the biggest adjustment. And oh, would you share one or more monthly expense with us and the cost of water? Oh, okay, okay. So I would say one monthly expense I think a lot of people don't prepare for or know about moving here is making sure you sign up for the council tax. It's a tax you pay every month to the local council. It's they maintain the parks, they take care of the trash, but more importantly, if you're a renter, they make sure that your landlord is doing their job. And unfortunately, I have had to experience utilizing the council for assistance when having a landlord who's refusing to do their job, which has been more common here than I ever experienced in the States. So if you ever move to London or anywhere in England, I think most Commonwealth countries, I know Australia does it too, sign up for your local council because you don't want to get a penalty for it. And they are there to help you, and they are amazing. If someone was thinking about moving here, the biggest piece of advice I would give you is, hmm, uh, prepare to relax, honestly. Prepare for things to take a lot slower, and that gets hard. It's difficult sometimes as an American to accept things are going to take some time to get done. And there is an unreasonable amount of time that can happen too, and that's not okay, but expect that people are not going to answer your work emails on the weekend. Expect that people are not going to answer your work emails after hours. That people truly focus on living life first, not work first. And as much as you want to live that lifestyle, it is so programmed into our brains as Americans, that part actually takes some time to adjust. Like whenever you move here, if you want to set up your internet, prepare them not to be able to come to your place for at least 3 weeks to set up your internet, which seems crazy, but that is how it goes. And that is what someone warned me when we moved over. And lo and behold, it was true. Well, thank you for listening. Thanks for having me on here. I can't wait to see more of your videos. And if you want to follow me, I'm sure Peg will put my information at the bottom. But I've been Misty, and it was nice chatting.
Thanks so much, Misty, for that great interview. I have been to London. I'm not sure if anybody has seen my video about I visited London, but would I want to live there? Or I visited England, I should say, and would I want to live there? And when I went to London, I was jet lagged. I landed in London. I spent 3 days and I was exhausted. So I think I need to go back whenever I'm not, like maybe at the end of a trip so that I can enjoy some of those parks and museums. I didn't go to any museums. I went to one park, Hyde Park, I think, and it was beautiful. I did really enjoy that. That it was not crowded. That was a big part of my problem. It was just a lot of people everywhere. So if you know where to go, sounds like London's a great place. And I found it really interesting to hear about not having a car, because I would love to not have a car. I mean, I like having my car here in the US, but if I could depend on public transportation, I would love it. I don't love to drive. So, very interesting stuff. Thanks for sharing all that, Misty. And again, Misty's YouTube channel is The Tutor Yank, and I'll leave a link in the description below. And if anybody else watching would like to do an interview, please email me. My email will be in the description below also. Please just ask and we shall proceed. I would love to get more interviews up here from people all over. And thanks again, Misty, and thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.